What is going on, friends and fam of YouTube? So, since I've been kind of MIA for the past week and a half before I did the video on the Weep, I thought I would just keep you guys in a loop, even if really nothing's going on. A couple y'all have been asking me about the status on the IS. She should be good to go. The only thing that's holding me back, it's not really holding me back, is the power steering line, the feed line from Chase Bays is leaking. A couple of my friends reached out to me and said, watch out for that. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Thinking that it was not going to happen to me. Actually, it doesn't happen to me. Well, lo and behold, it is happening to me. And it's a very slow leak, but obviously I want it to be fixed. It looks so pretty. Looks so good. I did such hard work, and it definitely has paid off in the looks department, that's for sure. But anyway, so I got with Chase Bays, and they told me to take it all apart, which is a major pain in my rear end because it's full of power steering fluid, brand new power steering fluid at that. And I took it off the quick jacks, not wanting it to put it back up on the quick jacks. So that's leaking. But other than that, she should be full tilt here. I just redid the rear diff fluid, and it was black. It was disgusting, but it was normal. So I'm quite happy with that. The Z is also leaking. And if you guys recall, I did the valve cover gaskets in this thing. Ding, 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 ding. And I was starting to smell oil in the car on my drive to work. And lo and behold, I parked it and I saw some oil dripping down in the middle of this valve cover at the back and going down and burning on the headers. This side's perfectly fine, so good job, Josh. This side was more of a pain in the rear because to put that one on, you had to move more stuff out of the way, and it was a two-person job. We kind of just like rushed it on, if you will, and this middle spark plug tube literally was full of oil. You couldn't even see the spark plug. And the car ran like a dream, and it still does. So that's really good. So it took me about an hour to clean it up properly. There's oil everywhere. And I just think the seal, you could kind of see the seal was caught on the tube. So instead of being like straight up and down, it was kind of like this and open, and oil was getting through here. So I just took a flathead screwdriver, a small one, and gently just pried it back down. But I did it all around, so I don't think the seal seated properly. And I'm hoping that fixed the issue because I do not want to take that intake manifold off again and the valve cover off again because everything else is sealed and perfectly fine. So that's the update on both the silver cars. Both of them are leaking. Hopefully this one's fixed. Hopefully that one will be fixed soon. I got some parts in for the Z that I want to show you guys. So the Z, I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with it yet. I would really like to supercharge it if I found a supercharger kit that was a decent deal. I've had friends have the supercharger kit on automatic Zs, and those things flew. They were very fast cars for what they are. And they sold them, parted them out, and it's just like in the back of my mind, it's like, damn it, I wish that they were parting them out now because I could buy it. But I really hope to find a Vortec supercharger kit for that, or whatever, really. One that is a root style supercharger, so it sits off. It sits where the airbox is, really. It sits right here versus the one that goes on top like the Stillen, because I don't want to modify my hood, and I just think it's kind of uglier on this car anyway. So, what did I get for the Z? Well, I got some hyphonics, however you want to pronounce onyx. 6.5-inch Zeus speakers. I want to try them out. Why did I get those ones? Because I was looking on Amazon, and I remember seeing that brand in all of my all of the car mod magazines. I could still probably go back and look. And I remember seeing the silver amps with the blue Hyphonics logo that lit up. And it's for the Z. So I want to start doing the audio in that thing. That thing's actually like really peppy already. Like it's very torquey. Even when you're at cruising speeds and you hit it, it's, you know, it puts you back really good. So for now, concentrate on the appearance and the audio. And with that Platinum Spacer, it has plenty of power until I can find a supercharger. However, I did get some, I wouldn't call it performance mod, but I got some engine dress up, if you will. So just let me get this out of the freaking bag. I haven't even got it out of the bag yet. So you guys will be seeing it with me. It's nothing special, but it's a silicone radiator hose kit. And don't ask me why I got red. Usually when I buy these things, I tell myself I'm going to get black. I don't want anything to be popping out like crazy. And then I get a color, so I can't really answer why. But here we are. So what this is replacing, it's replacing this top radiator hose here. It's replacing this long one over there, and it's replacing the lower rad hose. So overall, looks like a very easy job. Just going to have to grab some coolant. You know what ticks me off is when these companies don't send you frickin' clamps, because like as if you're gonna reuse your spring clamps that are old, and once you take them off, sometimes they're not. Well, actually, all the time they're not really as good as they once were. But they don't even fit around these properly because these are a thicker hose. So, you know, just trying to see to make sure that the right hose is here. Okay, yeah, they are. Okay, perfect. So, get some coolant, replace these, replace the speakers. I did fix that leak on the Z, and I took it for a long country drive, country roads, take me home. That's exactly what I did. Got back, and there was zero zilch oil in the spark plug tube, so that's a good start. So yeah, just let's cross our fingers with that. That's pretty much all I have for you guys right now. When I get back, I will be concentrating getting this thing on the road. I just don't know how far I want to go with that that power steering issue. But man, like I'm so impressed with how this turned out. I'm so happy. So happy. I wanted to do something like Mighty Car Mods did with the factory airbox on their Supra, because I have a factory airbox for an i300 in my basement. But I just don't think it's going to work with all this crap until we get the headlights figured out. Tyler actually took the headlights. We're going to split them open, clean them up, paint them black. And he's going to retrofit some HIDs in it, I think, and it's just going to look wicked. So, as for right now, nothing's leaking, surprisingly. It just starts and runs and drives. Well, it doesn't drive yet. I don't know. It drove here. It made a 3.5 hour trip into my garage, and I just bettered the car, so hopefully it keeps on trucking. But it needs paint or a wrap job in a bad way. But I don't think you guys seen the bumper on it yet. So I did put the bumper on it. I had to shave a bunch off it to make it fit properly. I don't know how it fit, good before. But I guess it did. But I did it the proper way, and everything's fitting properly. This bumper actually took some fins out on the brand new intercooler, so I was not happy about that. But anyway, I'm going to end the video off here. And yeah, that's just the update for now. If you guys want to check out the channel for more videos on these two cars and then a whole pile of other cars, if you're bored, check them out. And if you feel the need to watch this kind of stuff on a hopefully weekly basis at the bare minimum, make sure to subscribe to the channel. All right, everybody. Peace.